You're listening to M Soul Deep in the Mix. Give a deeper sound to your life.
Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the Metals Mania live stream. It's very rare we get to witness such a generational event unfold before our very eyes, but it's happening. And I just hope that you have at least to some degree exposure to this, because this is where the animal spirits have been for a while, and things are just accelerating. As that $70 level on silver was broken, that was your last line of defense, I think. And it's beginning to get nuclear. Shiny rocks. I believe we have silver that will be. Oh my God! Let me see if I can pull this up for you, real quick. You want to see how close this is? It's about to happen, man. It might happen today. What the? Make sure my browser's working here. Oh, let's go to the other screen. Here's your silver. Mother of God. Look at this. What was gold? Okay, gold's starting to kind of run again, as it did pull back. We have a ton of options expiring, call options for 4,500. So they're maybe the market makers don't want that to. They don't want to have to pay that out. So, but here we are at 44.94 on gold, and let me show you real quick. Look how close silver is to eclipsing Apple. Silver 4.02 trillion, Apple 4.037 trillion. I'm saying if silver runs maybe to even 71.50, 71.65, it will eclipse Apple and become the third largest asset in the entire world. Currently number 4, jumped Google a couple days ago. But that is just phenomenal to see. Wow, it all started a long time ago, but at least if you wanted a strategic entry, you had it here, man. The week of Thanksgiving, it was a beautiful bullish dragon pattern. The bullish dragon pattern has graduated to Encalagon the Black, the absolute largest entity that ever existed in Tolkien's universe. Made Smaug, if you know Smaug, look like a rat in size comparison. So we hit that more local ascending triangle 2618 fib extension yesterday. Today blasting through it, and there's nothing here. Psychologically speaking, historically speaking, you got to go with the zeros and the fives. Well, 70 was a zero that was hit. And if you saw what happened after they hit 70 initially, it was smacked down, lost all the gains of the day. That's banks panicking. They tried to pull the whole stock market down to halt this thing, and they failed. Every single time they've tried to smack this thing down, it's failed. The physical is now eclipsing the paper on this market, and we are now in the recognition phase of this generational run. So you just have to say, I mean, well,
thanks Mitch for the education over the years.
What's up, Morty, man? Thanks for 420, dude. Kings, man, thanks for watching over all the years. How about that, man? Grateful for all of you. But now we're grateful for the medals. We were grateful for Tesla and Google this summer, right? We loved them. They were great. They made us money. And now look, we're grateful for the medals making us money. We were grateful for Bitcoin at one point making us money. Some altcoins, what, like a year ago, 1 year ago, they made us some money. Okay, we're just going where the money is, where the trend is, your friend, where the structures develop in those trends. So they're more, the bullish patterns and the bullish trends become more reliable. If they are reliable, they tend to outperform. That's where we're at. So we're now in the impulse phase. We have no idea where this thing's going to stop, but we have an idea, maybe, just maybe, on silver. Going to the weekly, well, maybe the monthly. Sorry, the monthly. Go to the monthly. Let us look at our linear scale Fibonacci. Linear scale, which one sec. What's up, Wits, dude?
Congrats on the win last Friday. Big one for Kale and a Boar. Anything past this is icing on the cake.
For real. Thank you so much, Wits, man, for the victory words. And yeah, man, it was 17-0, bro. What? 17-0? It's over? Oh, wait. 27 unanswered. First road win in college football playoff history. Phenomenal. Yeah, man. Thanks for being here. I don't know. This is just a historic history. I like to be live for history because, hey, COVID crash here at 8 a.m. You know, like we're here for silver doing what it's doing. And I'm just showing you on the monthly. Each candle represents 1 month. Fibonacci from the previous cycle, 2011 high to that lowest point in 2020. In linear scale, again, the 1618 is upon us. $73.29. See, that's approaching. And if you log scaled it, I believe that would switch into a 1272. It would 73.78. So that 73s, 73.20, 73.80. That's your zone. So soon approaching that, you wonder if we'll get there, like today or tomorrow. What's so crazy about this? The perfect storm. Like it's a holiday week. Christmas is day after tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve today. So you're not going to have managing directors at the firm. You're going to have the junior traders. What do? If they have short positions open, I mean, they have to just close them, which is a short covering. So the short covering equals they're buying. So it's going to propagate the price higher. This is true price discovery ongoing right now, man, and it's phenomenal. I mean, we have silver is up 40% in like 30-ish days. When does silver ever do that? Oh, it doesn't really ever do that. So again, recognition phase for what it is, for what's going on with fiat purchasing power, the breakthrough, the revolution in Samsung's batteries, 900 hours of battery life. And what does it take? How many minutes to charge that battery? Like 10 minutes or something. This is a new paradigm of battery. It's a revolution in the battery world. And so you just think about if it requires silver is what I'm saying. And if 20% of the electric vehicle industry adopts this battery technology, 20%, it's got to be 100, right? What if it just becomes mainstream where 100% of electric vehicles use this new technology that requires silver? I can't even imagine where it'd be. So anyway, phenomenal. All we can do are look at the levels here. And 73 in change seems to be the hard target, kind of has been, if you look at those, at that 2011 peak. Okay. All right. So other notable events going on today. Platinum might be making all-time highs during the stream, chat. Platinum. Oh my God. Up 7.2%. Up 6.51% yesterday. 2.87% on the 19th. Mother of God. Up 38% in 12 days. Trading like a meme stock. Look at this. Platinum. The all-time high. 2298, 2300-ish. Let me make sure we're right here. Give me an audio check. Make sure we're good on that. Thank you. No, 2302 is the all-time high. 2302. Yeah. And then my alert, I will make it 230201. So if we get it by 1 penny, we'll hear the alert. I'll get the alert and I'll let you know. What a melt up, a smelt up, if you will. In China, platinum and palladium limited up. It was crazy. Palladium running not quite as insane. This is a family member of platinum, and not making all-time highs at all, because palladium had its crazy runs. I mean, you're gonna have to break $3,400+ all-time high this, so it'll be a while. But we know at least you're in the markup phase after Wyckoff accumulation. So I mean, you're thinking at least 2,300 to rival the highs from 2022, but eventually probably 2,850. Rival the highs from 2020, the 78% retrace from the all-time high to the lowest point of the that correction bear market. Yeah, 2850 targeting. If you give me enough time, of course there are going to be pullbacks. Of course. I mean, was a 9-day win streak. Yeah, going for a 9-day win streak today. Hour 40 minutes till that's confirmed. What is it? TD sequential 9. We count to 9 and that's it. So maybe tomorrow we get a red candle. Is that how it works? Someone back me up on that. Tone Bays, anyone? It's pretty rare when you get this stuff, dude. 9 in a row. Not one red candle. Yeah, that's freakish. You participate in these markets for forever. For 15+ years, and it's like, oh yeah, there was that one time on that one asset, I think like 7 years ago. Yeah, here we are. Okay, so platinum, palladium, silver had to be looked at first. Now we'll look at gold. Gold, I mean, all-time highs, dude. We gotta play Jesus chimes, dude, right? I mean, come on.
It's time for Hype in the chat!
I have some evidence Manbear Pig could be in this area.
4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt. Is there any silver on that belt? If there is, my God. It's probably more than 4 strength, 4 stam. Unbelievable. So gold, we can Fibonacci from your October high to the low point of that little pullback. Approaching the 1272 at 4,515. That's a 1272 right there. Okay, that's kind of your short-term price discovery target. Like that's a checkpoint. Okay, if they ever broke that, your 1414 is 4,585, and your 1618 is 4,685. I always have to like look at, especially it's bright in here. 26 windows, bro. That dark magenta, it's just harder to see the numbers there. So, but I like the color. Always have it, so I've never changed it. So, yeah, 4,685 golden mean ratio. If you ever wanted something crazy, if it ever was going to pull what silver was going to pull again, it's already done what silver's done, right? I mean, my God, come on. But if it was ever going to go manic, I mean, you want the 5,000s near 5,000. That 2618 is up there, 5,176. But I would just say 5,000, right? It's like insane. No one could imagine in the world that gold will see 5,000 anytime soon. But my God, here we are, like almost $4,500. It's just unbelievable. Anyone in here freaking out any at all? Good Lord, we just need silver. I mean, silver is still running, man. Like silver's pretty much at all-time highs. Like it is what, a few cents removed. I'll set up an alert for just a all-time high by almost nothing. I'd have a lot of alerts here, man. Just want to know. Oh my God. And then you do have silver, or I'm sorry, you have copper doing stuff. Copper's making its highest level in months. Highest level since July. Today, breaking that 1272 fib extension. And we know we don't even care about the daily on copper because all we care about is the monthly. And the monthly is just so beautiful, as you can see here. I mean, they'll go retest that wick high at 588, but eventually 631, that gold mean ratio. That's the high point from 2011 to the low point 2016. That's your big target, 631. They would break that. I mean, you just go $1 at a time, 7, 8, 9. $9 is a 2618 fib extension. This is probably one of your most beautiful structures in the metals right now on like significant time scales. I mean, outside silver's 45-year cut with Hendel, man. Like the other world, dude. This is just great to see. You did have 10 today made a fresh multi-year high. Look at 10 on the monthly. That's some reaccumulation. You could almost call that a 3 rising valleys there too, but not quite. It's too steep. These swing lows are too steep, but either way, 7 days, 17 hours till your highest monthly candle close ever. Would be your highest yearly close ever too. So just insane. And then your daily is what I'm talking about. Just intraday and briefly, they did. I mean, it was $100. They saw $100.07, and it's the first time you saw that price since the all-time high March 9th, 2022. So it was your second highest price ever on the daily on 10. See what's going on, man? Craziness. These metals is why it's like, okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, Nvidia's rallying today. We looked at that dragon pattern, and there was bullish divergence on the daily. Okay, it's cool. It's just see it's running nice, right? And the S&P 500 futures nearing an all-time high, but not quite. We're gonna look at it. You just gotta give me a minute because these things are doing way more. REMX. This is your rare earth and strategic metals ETF that, hey man, remember that time we were here? There's evidence of it, documented. The M shape, the pretty much type 2 return, slightly lower low at the key level with the old spring back test from 2020, the old support from 2015, like clockwork. They did it again. Okay. But now, after a couple months of consolidation, extremely bullish price action correlation to 70-40. What's 70-40? I'll show you. It's a swing low from 2014. Okay, in situations like this, very easy to manage risk. After 2 months of, I think, bullish consolidation and reaccumulation, easy. Just have a stop. You can have a below 69 $69 or lower, a little lower if you wanted, but you're targeting for nearly $100 at this point on REMX. Okay. Pretty easy continuation trade. It's not like the it's not like the best setup ever, but it's a you can make it a 3-to-1. Yeah, easy 3-to-1 if you want. Though just a continuation trade, no reversal or anything. So again, it may not be the strongest, but you can target for each level if you wanted. Because all these other metals going nuts. This one went nuts, but then it stalled, and now it's getting ready. Like there's indication. Look, man, you can see it. Like it's like 1 and 2. It's so perfect. You see 1 and 2 right there. And both these local lows and tests of that 2014 level are higher than this swing low from just late November. It's unbelievable. So pretty simple, right? And risk management. Very simple. There you go, man. There's your dealer's choice. No one even asked. So I just did it for you. Okay. REMX, continuation trades. Not the strongest, but it's a trend analysis, technical indicators, potentially chart patterns, like whatever. Eventually the composite man will come out with some sort of news catalyst that will drive this higher. Something about, oh, restrictions, more restrictions on my stuff, on my rare earths. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Here you are, chat. It's almost Christmas. Merry Christmas to you for that one. There you go. Patrons, Citadel members, boom. Hand delivered on a rare earth and strategic metals platter. Okay, those are your metals. Okay, had to go in depth, in detail. We spent a good 20 minutes looking at metals. Had to. I'm sorry. If you don't like it, I don't understand. Look at the title of the stream. Look at the thumbnail. It's a metals. We're a metals channel until further notice. So look at these index funds real quick. Here we go, man. Like, it's so close. Like, this is now, okay, chat. We have a confirmed partial decline. Okay, so this is, oops, misspelled that. This is a rectangle. This is indubitably a rectangle. Sideways consolidation. Once the buyers took the price to the top of the rectangle, there was too much supply. A sell-off occurred. The sell-off was shallow. They were unable to test the bottom of the rectangle again, so it then became a potential partial decline. But now, right now, as I'm speaking to you, the buyers off that failed attempt to see the bottom of the rectangle, they've seen the top again, and that is what gives us confirmation that the partial decline is real. So now, based on the book, by the textbook of the partial decline, we now have a 70% chance of a bullish breakout on the S&P 500 futures. Are you awake? Are you there?
Hype in the chat!
I like turtles.
No way. No way.
And soon maybe we'll get the 1618. Good God, man. It's just sitting there. We've just not been able to do it. So this is very good. And even it doesn't have to break out imminently, but it just means at some point very soon we will see a breakout, and it's a high probability of that. Huge deal. On an index fund. Let's go. My goodness, man. Okay, so that's great. You know, it's the only one. You know, it's the only rectangle of the index funds. The four. The Nasdaq was a lower high, so they're just rallying it here. It's up 0.39%, underperforming the S&P right now. still contained within this potential. I mean, I'm not calling it a descending triangle. I'm not calling it anything. I just think there's a supply line here that they haven't even tested yet. They could easily break it. Sure. Okay. It's just, that's it. That's what we're looking at. There's no structure, no edge. There's no partial declines going on right now. None of that. Just looking at it because it's an index fund. Then the Dow Jones was the strongest of the four. And why? Because it put in a higher high. The previous discernible swing high was the highest high, where the S&P was the same high. The NASDAQ was a lower high. This is the higher high, highest high. So just looking good here. No structure or uptrend. I mean, no, sorry, there's an uptrend. There's no structure. There's no strategy involved. There's not really much to look at in terms of, oh, right. All the patterns we try to identify, there's none of that going on. It's just in a really healthy uptrend and the strongest performing of the four index funds right now. And the US or the Russ 2000 futures is also looking good. They're just checking back the old all-time high from mid-October. They're just holding on to it. You successfully hold this long enough, you'll run and see a fresh all-time high. You're not far removed at all. You saw an all-time high on the 12th this month. So higher we go in time if this is actually real. It looks like it. They're trying to defend it, and that's a good sign for small caps.
Is SPX doesn't look like triple top with massive bear divergence developing on 4 hours?
Why would I care about the 4 hour compared to the daily? I wouldn't. I think the daily supersedes the 4 hour by a lot. And to me, I'm just going to go with what I've learned. Seen a ton of these. What was the most recent partial decline I'd identified? Silver on the 4 hour. Right here. Silver had a rectangle. I cleaned it up because it's busy. This was a partial decline. I'll show you the evidence of this before it happened. Quick. Pinged everyone in the Discord or in the Patreon Citadel. Right here. See that partial decline? What happened after the partial decline? Well, it became confirmed right there. You see when it tested the top, it went from a potential partial decline to a confirmed partial decline on silver. And then lo and behold, maybe 5 hours later, what happened? See it 5 hours later. See, they tested and confirmed it, and you had a breakout on the next 4 hour candle and then follow through immediately. And onward and upward we went. So, yeah, these things are, this is the 4 hour, and we're looking at the daily. So the daily is like far more significant of a time scale to be identifying structures and patterns. I think you get more reliable structures and patterns on the daily than the 4 hour. So, but we'll see. You know, people can think there might be bearish divergence, but I think you saw this. I think the stock market is actually really strong right here. I mean, the S&P 500 anyway, with just the pattern. Okay, it's a technical phenomenon, just like a spring back test. Technical events occur. Anyway, so what's kind of scary? No, Trader Man, this is not scary. This is again the recognition phase of and the culmination of where we're at in the world, the fourth turning, man. You got revolutionary breakthroughs in technology that require silver. You've got people, I mean, the beyond debasement of fiat purchasing power. You have many different countries that instead of buying U.S. bonds are deciding to buy high quality liquid assets like gold
Hi
and
Mitch,
silver.
can you take a look at and thanks for written?
Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. Thank you, dude. Sure thing. We will. We can look at it, man. I guess. Let's look at Nvidia real quick. Remember Nvidia, dude? Look at that bullish Mara bazoo right now. This is incredible. Okay, your garbage head and shoulders performed miserably. It manifested into seller exhaustion on the MACD. Broke a supply line. Look at you now, going for the highest daily candle close since November 14th. So we're talking 5-week plus highs on
I sent
Nvidia.
$17.76 over 10 minutes ago and didn't see a notice if you received it.
Whoa.
Just wanted to let you know the one I sent yesterday didn't get to you for 10 minutes.
Oh, weird.
Sorry it kept you around later. You're appreciated, brother.
Thank you. Was that hold on. Atticus? Yeah, there it is, man. Yeah, you Merry Christmas, my good man. God bless you and your loved ones. Yesterday's tip was 10 minutes late. Sorry to keep you longer. Yeah, man, it's all good, dude. Don't even apologize. I'm very grateful for your contributions, okay? Thank you for the 1776 and the 420 right there. If you had a request, man, feel free to let me know. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't play or if it didn't play or something. But I received it and I see it right here. Thank you, dude. Kings to Atticus. Real quick, let me see. I think that was the only only request, which we did look at. But dude, Nvidia, man, like this is kind of testament to identifying bearish patterns and extremely long-term uptrends, like my head and shoulder failure. This was the example we were using, turned into a speaking of a rectangle and speaking of a partial decline, here's a partial decline, became confirmed on December 18th, 2023, when they retested the top of the rectangle. And though it was not immediate, you can clearly see they did break out. 70% chance of a breakout became apparent right there. It just, you don't know when or what day. It took a couple weeks, but eventually you got that breakout. So partial declines are amazing, and Nvidia is just running up nearly 3%. There's no resistance. I don't think there's any resistance till 195 on Nvidia. So a bearish pattern has morphed into a bullish pattern, and you can see, guess what? These two highs, or these two lows, excuse me, are higher than this low from September. So you're still not, I mean, screwed. You're okay on Nvidia, which is trying to drive the market higher. This is the main culprit of why the S&P 500 is edging for an all-time high. Pop in the chat for Nvidia. What a comeback. We said, we were talking about Michael Burry can't just go buy puts on Nvidia and immediately win and get paid out. No, he has to go crazy. He has to listen to Metallica and scream loud and, take on massive losses first. And then maybe, in 6 months, when he's down 50% on his money, then maybe what his thesis is can play out, right? If it's going to play out. But remember, in 2023, he tweeted, sell everything or something. And my God, index funds up over 100% since then. So, I don't know. Kind of crazy. Dude tries to play Nostradamus, man. I don't know. Like, a lot of times he was right about the housing market, that's for sure. But yeah, claim to fame. Look, man, like with technicals, we don't guess. We just react to the data that is presented to us at the time. And the next day, new pieces of data can come in that can change everything. So remember, we do not guess, we react. Manin, why you want the metals to dump, bro? Tell me you don't have any without telling me. I'm in the chat from Nvidia. We can look at that US dollar to Japanese yen real quick, which we're talking about. It looked like, remember that you don't fight the trend. You don't fight the trend. It did rally a couple days ago. Like we did see the highest daily close since January, but that's it. We looked at another one. Didn't we? Well, let me see here. I don't remember. No, maybe not. We're talking about like maybe they back test that level. Whoops, let's see. I'm live early too because I'll be heading back to hometown for Christmas this evening, so I won't be live for a few days. So I wanted to, you know, I could have just not gone live today, but it was such a historical event that has occurred today. I kind of wanted to be documented there for the rest of time, to be in cyberspace for it. So I'm here, Santa Claus. So maybe they could back test 151.96. They didn't when they kind of did October 30th, but let's go trade it, man. Are you kidding me, man? Let's go. God, double Jesus, Sean, how bad, dude.
Tradamon tipped $100. Merry Christmas, Mitch. So grateful for you, man. Lack, ACHR, Bob, Rib. So many bangers this year. Let's crush 2026.
Trader, man, thank you so much, dude, for the 100. Really grateful for that. And dude, they're really, what about, I mean, I think like Tesla and Google were insane, you know? Like Google was my favorite, even though it wasn't like it was just a little confirmation low, fake out trade, position trade. It performed brilliantly if you gave it enough time, and then it went berserk. So, and it's still going, doing things, man. Like it's still threatening maybe to see an all-time high again before the end of the year. But yeah, they really have. I mean, the past, like every year, there have been like phenomenal setups that have played out. It's just like the TA is becoming more and more respected the longer we continue doing this. And yeah, thank you for watching and investing in yourself and trying to, you know, I know what I do is not like, I don't market myself. I don't, you know, try to just whatever, like the game, the YouTube game, the social media game. I don't play it because frankly, that's not what I ever was. You know, I was like an analyst trader and self-taught, and I've never even tried to act like I'm an authority on the subject of technical analysis and trading, because I'm not. I would think the people that are subjects of authority are those that like Scott Carney and Polkowski and Wells Wilder and H.M. Gartley and Gann and Dow, Charles Dow,
At
and Richard Wyckoff.
7432 super chatted $86.61.
Whoa, holy crap.
Hey Mitch, can we look at Leu on the daily and weekly? Thanks for this year full of education. Hope a lot more to come.
Vincent, man, you kidding me, dude? Thanks so much for the 80s. What was that? 8661 super chat. We'll look at LEU daily and weekly for sure, man. And thank you so much, man. But you know, Vincent, do you see Wits has got you beat on the week? He's 209.95. So you gonna let that stand, man? I know y'all had a rivalry going for a while. Thank you though, man. We will look at LEU, and I guess we have one more week in the year. But oh, what I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm not a YouTuber, man. I'm not a live streamer. I just love charts, and this is the platform where I can talk about it. And I'm grateful for people that, you know, tune in to listen and see that I'm only going by the book. Everything I'm teaching here has been researched and studied by people way smarter than me. And I'm just trying to, it's my life's work to be that conduit from them to you. And that's all it's ever going to be. So Hey, yeah, we'll make some money on trades for sure. Yeah. Dude, let's go, Dow Jones. You kidding me, man?
I have some evidence Manbear Pig could be in this area.
Can we get some friggin' hype in the chat, man?
Peace. Respect. Mary. Thanks. Fluffhead.
Thanks so much for the Fluffhead 100s, dude. Are you kidding me?
No way. No way.
Bro. Thanks so much, man. Thank you all for those contributions. And it's a humbling experience, okay? It means the world. Your feedback, you know, and the contributions are forms of feedback, but it means a lot, okay? So thank you. Holy crap. You're gonna make me cry, man. So it's just hard to fight this trend, okay? US dollar paired against Japanese yen. How do you fight the trend? You know, the trend's not in jeopardy till they break 141 probably at this point. We'll see. You know, maybe an 886. They're adding 886, so it's not a level to be going long or anything, right? Because they could definitely, we could catch a reaction right here on a bat pattern. See this little XAB? See, and then the D. Like, yeah, this could definitely be another lower high, and maybe they are finally distributing here, but I don't know, right? I don't see anything actionable for a good trade. Mother of God, man, are you kidding me? Vincent coming in. Hard to see. Well, I think you just there it is. You just took out wits, man.
I know it was hard to see. I was dethroned.
Well, you now have supplanted wits, and your crown has been hoisted back upon the. Thank you, Vincent, for the 299 or 295.93 on the week. The weekly top super chat with Trader Man being the weekly top tipper at 100. So thank you, dude. Y'all are freaking amazing. Okay, without further ado, I know y'all have been waiting for this your whole life. Here's Bitcoin. Crypto? Well, they're trying to run it. We are in Power Hour, in the later stage of Power Hour. We only have about 12 minutes until the closing bell on Wall Street. And as you can see, remember what happened yesterday? They tested the supply line of the downtrend going back to October 6th. For the first time, you know, since it was created, you have to have, for a channel or a trend line, you have to have two valid anchor points, 1 and 2. They finally, for the first time since it was created, tested it as resistance yesterday again. And today, at the highs, they tested it once more. Yeah, at the peak of the day, another test of that supply line before flushing, but now a rally coming in. And again, that's Power Hour stuff. Maybe a global liquidity thing. Or, okay, oh, the index funds are rallying, metals around. Okay, maybe Bitcoin catches a little bit of that. It hasn't been really lately. It's very sad. It's pathetic. I mean, like, you're talking the volatility index. Holy crap, we have to look at the VIX real quick. I have to show you this. It was 3+ month lows. Oh my God, dude, are you kidding me?
Hype in the chat!
Here's Wits, man. Supplanting
Are we
Vincent.
paying for Mitch's round trip home?
Boom. Wits at 309.94 on the week. We have to take the crown and put it back on him now. Thank you, Wits. Holy crap, man. Oof. Yeah, I guess so. I guess you can if you get me back here, man. I do more live streams, right? Holy crap. Thank you, man. Merry Christmas, chat, and Wits, and Vincent, man. Y'all are amazing sports. And I don't know who will win this. Chat, who will win? Who will win this? Will it be Wits or will it be Vincent? Just don't know. So, yeah, with Bitcoin, it's good to see a rally off the lows, but just more of the same. Illiquidity. The moves are choppy as they could ever be. Imagine, look above my head. Imagine trying to trade this crap. It's impossible. There's no yield, okay? You can't take a short or a long spot and be profitable. It's impossible. That's how dead this market has been. You would have to use leverage, and we know how dangerous leverage is in crypto. Oh my God. It's not even recommended to be like using leverage Oh my God, dude. Are you freaking kidding me, man?
Hype in the chat.
Atticus coming in session top Jesus, man.
Atticus tipped $138. Hold my beer.
Dude, do we have a double theater war going on? Because Atticus just supplanted Trader Man as the weekly top tipper and session top Jesus. Atticus just took out Vincent's largest tip of the stream by 86 cents. Vincent was 137.14. Atticus came in at 138. Holy crap. Vincent, you gonna take that, man? Oh my God, man. That's like a double war. Yeah, you're literally fighting two wars right there, Atticus. Maybe three. You're fighting three people right there. My God. Super grateful, man. But yeah, so that's just like the issue with crypto is the lack of liquidity. Okay. And it's lack of liquidity and low volume can be really good in bullish market conditions, as you're seeing with metal. Like with what silver's doing going into Christmas, when all the managing directors of these firms, these banks, will be on vacation and the skeleton crew will be there to try to pin the price, it's going to be very difficult for them due to the slippage and the low volume and low liquidity in an uptrend. But it's equally as bad in a downtrend. Like if you're in a downtrend, it's the same type of market conditions for Bitcoin and crypto. It's the inverse for metals, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is the problem. This is kind of what happened. I feel like back in early November after the cataclysmic event, like the liquidity just kind of evaporated, and it just became very easy to start moving the price lower. Altcoins got decimated. You know, many are retesting their scam wick lows on Binance. It's super sad. So a tale of low liquidity could be good, could be terrible, depending on the direction of the asset, the trend of the asset. So there's your Bitcoin. We got Ethereum. You know, I think some of these are up. No, Ethereum's down still. Yeah, I mean, it's just, again, oh, I got to show you before we look at this further, the VIX, man, just so you can see it with your own eyes. Hello? There it is. Okay, the VIX.
Merry Christmas. Let's start a gift flood from us paycheck to paycheckers. Appreciate all you do, party popper emoji.
Claudio, thanks so much for the $10 super chat. Sorry, let me hit the heart button on all these contributions. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget. Whoa, it's like kind of crashing out here. What the? Something about YouTube's stuff freaks out. It gets the data, like there's like a data leak on it, and it just kind of, it crashes eventually. Thank you, Claudio. Well, hopefully, I mean, like, you know, some of these setups, dude, throughout the year have helped. You know, if you're going paycheck to paycheck, maybe you're not, you know, maybe you're in better shape financially. Learning technical analysis. So look, man, the volatility index today hit the lowest level in over 1 year, 1 year and 10 days. That is phenomenal. But the problem is with that information, just in case, Atticus, are you kidding me? All right, Atticus is cementing his victory.
Just in case, here's $50 more to hold my beer biatches. Exoticus Rex.
Atticus, dude. Let's freaking go. Did it, yeah, thanks for the $188 today, dude. Certainly session top tipper and weekly top tipper, hands down. And no one's going to beat that for sure. I mean, unless Vincent wants to come in and do something crazy, but I don't know, man. It's like, you just never know these situations. So with the VIX being at over 1 year lows, you'd think, oh man, that's a great environment for anything risk on, including your speculative scrub coins. And then you look at Ethereum and it's like, they are holding the zone still technically for now. Now it was better. You were in better shape past couple days, but oh wow, dude, Atticus, do you see this? What's happening right now?
Hype in the chat!
Big Mike 886 tipped $200. Over 300 people watching. Join the Citadel this Christmas and gift yourself the education to set yourself free in 2026. Take yourself to the next level.
Dude, Big Mike, are you kidding me, man? Thank you so much for the $200 contribution. That is, you just took out Atticus by 20 bucks. Session top tipper, weekly top tipper. Yeah, 375 people here. How far I've fallen in concurrent viewership averages. It's Big Mike. Yeah, don't do it, man. Don't remind me. But it's not gonna stop us from making money. It's just like, dang, man, what happened? I figured like there'd be more people that would have listened and like not been in crypto and just been in metals or Tesla.
Don't you think
Rivian.
that if Trump will attack Venezuela, SPX Nasdaq will go down and VIX will spike if this happens?
Maybe anonymous. You know what happens with wars and stuff like that. Plus, I mean, if he strikes, you know, the VIX might spike, sure. But long term, medium term, even war is actually good for the markets. Like all the wars that break out, the S&P is always higher 6 months later. Just about, there's some kind of crazy stat on it. But I'll tell you one thing: if that happened, it would be absolutely incredible for the metals. You thought 7150 on silver was crazy. How about you wait till some sort of war breaks out in this market, in this illiquid market environment? Low volume. Oh my God, 80 bucks squeeze maybe if it happened real soon. So yeah, S&P, what happens? Oh my God, war breaks out, 1 or 2 day event and then reversal. That's kind of what happened with the Ukraine war. It was like, oh my God, the futures were where it was at. It was like nighttime, liquidity was low, and the futures were dumping. Bitcoin dumped too. I remember I was like live during some of it. Like I remember when like when Russia attacked, like hit one of the nuclear plants.
Don't forget the 100 last night, and the 17.76 earlier, plus the 4.20 reminder, and this 4.20. Atticus and Atticus Rex, same person.
True. Okay, so if you do want to participate in these tip wars, always smart to just keep the same name, because the Stream Elements doesn't know how to add up the Atticuses and the Atticuses singular. So if the 100 on top last night, okay, then you're up what, 3? Oh my God, chat. All-time highs right now.
I have some
on
evidence
silver.
Manbear Pig could be in this area.
Gold going. Oh my God. Is gold at all-time highs? Gold all-time highs, chat. No freaking way. We are less than 1 minute till the closing bell on Wall Street. They are pushing this thing up. Are we going to get 4,500 in less than 50 seconds? I mean, just like, how can you not care? You're crazy to not care about this. This is something going on that I've been live streaming 8 years. It never happened on metals, ever, never. And now it is. Oh, this is the bingo card. 20 seconds till the closing bell on Wall Street. Good God. I have an alert set up. It's 15 seconds. We'll probably, you have another hour. You know what's about to happen? It's about to be power hour for metals, because our metals will go another 60 minutes before they close temporarily for an hour, and then they reopen at 6 p.m. Eastern. So there it is, chat. There it is, your closing bell on Wall Street. Let's look at the S&P 500 futures. You got another hour here too. So you're going for the second highest close ever, but if they take it any like cents higher. It could be a record close on the S&P futures, as you can see. My God, the all-time high was December 11th. You were right at it. This is crazy, man. And all I can say is rest in peace, your purchasing power. That's the silver lining here. No pun intended. That is the precious metals lining here. So we're talking about partial decline confirmed on the futures. Well, it is confirmed because they're testing it. So, but another hour to the close here. Let's look at silver that hit an all-time high. We didn't look at this because we looked at gold's all-time high, but this new record, 71.57.885 on silver. And it is, again,
It's time for Power Hour.
for silver. Okay. I don't tell you, man, it's just crazy to see this history go on. Shiny rock's been around a long time. Mediums of exchange, stores of value for thousands of years, and now we're witnessing them show us reality again. They're going to stop out Michael Burry's shorts. I think he was close to the top when he bought those puts, I believe. So it'll have to go really high. Like NVIDIA, I think will have to make beyond. It might have to make an all-time high 127.2 fib extension in order to get that dude sweating. Because I think he has high conviction for what's going on. And I don't think there's anything wrong with this thesis with like the whole circular, the AI funding that is all circular, where NVIDIA pays a AI company and then the AI company buys NVIDIA's chips and then onward and onward. It's circular. So that's like, and then Palantir as well. He's short on them too. So it's like you can have a good thesis, but you can be so wrong. Like if you're too early, it's the same thing as being wrong, unfortunately. And you're making conviction calls like that. So, yep, Silver Bells, Wayne Batson, waiting for the meme, dude. We're waiting for the meme, man. I don't think we've had a Christmas meme of the month that is current in years, and it is so relevant now with silver bells, the metal bells, dude. And then just like, I don't know, Tesla making all-time highs. So many things in your brain. I know you have a very special brain, so the creativity involved with what you could do with the new meme of month, I can't even imagine what it'll look like. Yeah, Anthony, try that in a couple years or a year. It is awesome to see history be made and make money off of it, man. I don't even know if we had another request, man. Let's check. And again, I'm just live because I'll be gone for Christmas for a few days, and I wanted to document the history with you. I don't care if anyone's watching anymore. Yeah, this is what happens. Trying to see if there's any requests. I don't think so. LEU for Vincent. Yeah, we'll look at LEU real quick. Centrus Energy Corporation. Nice trend, kind of. Yeah, definitely been in an uptrend. Oh boy, where it came from though. Wow, it's like all of a sudden something came around and someone started taking a stake in this stock again, started becoming worthy of bids. Vincent, are you still there, man? I think you have like a resistance here. Yeah, resistance, and I don't know. This is like a kind of random support. Like they kind of just randomly found a bottom at 221.91. It never had been regarded as support or resistance. Okay. The retrace is good, but I still kind of like wish it was an 886. When this is an 88% retrace, there's no controversy. 786, as I understand. I get it. But man, the 886 would be great because a multitude of reasons. First off, look where you see liquidity. You see a short-term swing high in June of this year, and then you can see they recaptured and reconfirmed it in September. Okay. So you have like at least some price action there. So that could be a level where there are limit orders. And right now it is confluent with the 200-day simple moving average, which it is all happening at the 88% retrace. Like, to me, that would be the area. And that, what would that mean? That would be the pattern completion zone, price reversal zone of a bat pattern or Gartley, whatever you want to say. That would be, to me, the best area to look for something like you just have kind of seen. That I would pray that LEU could do that. That would be my favorite spot. It would be so much easier to strategize than where you are right now. So, LEU, it's minerals, metals and minerals. Well, I don't know, been uptrending, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if this is going to happen at all. I'm just saying, if you wanted to have the best entry, I think 198, and then $200 is right there too. It's a psychological level, so they might try to defend that 200. So all those things going on, right? That would probably be the best spot for looking for an entry, but you may never get it, and I understand. So thank you, dude. Verdicts, I don't know how. I mean, you must not have been watching this stream, because there has been nothing that I have said positive about crypto in the past 2-3 months, man. My God.
Thanks for the wake-up call, Mitch. Only used to be here for crypto. Made my first 2 stock purchases today. Better late than never.
Walt Might, thanks to the 20 dudes. Yeah, better late than never, for sure. But man, there have just been so many opportunities this year to make money. Yeah, like, all I can do is tell you. Maybe that's why the viewership, it just dries up, because people they want me to care about crypto, and it's like, I'm not gonna, because it's dangerous to care about crypto right now. It just is. Or we just talked about low liquidity environment during a holiday in a downtrend that is well established. It's dangerous. Yeah, you can get a short squeeze, whatever, but it is dangerous. What if the trend continues?
Merry Christmas, your
on its trajectory, current
US
trajectory.
Natural gas.
What's up, UZ? Thanks for the 20, dude. XNG. Oh, XNG. I look at NG1 and the other one, I can't remember, NAG or something. But yeah, we can look at that one too. So maybe LEU, we set an alert up, but we may never get it. But that's how it goes, man. It's not about where the price is. It's about where we want it to be for the best opportunity. So was the yeah, what made I'm glad you made the jump, dude. You gotta be a chameleon. You gotta go where the money is. You have to. You will not be able to make money only trading one market, or the crypto market. I'll tell you that, dude. Okay, let me check real quick. This one. XNG. Yeah, natural gas index. Wow, this one looks way crazier than the other. You can't even go to the 4 hour. This isn't okay. Something like this is kind of tough, man. Look at the run. You've been on just an incessant rally. In the weekly, nice uptrend, of course, but they're trying to break through a swing high back from 2016, but unfortunately it's a little zone here, because you have, see that, 685 to 710, 711. See what I'm talking about? You're up against the resistance zone, and you could be exhausted. Oh yeah, lots of exhaustion here. Natural gas, where you just keep making higher highs on price, and you just keep seeing lower levels or the same levels of positive momentum, and there's just such a small amount of it now. This is buyers look to me very tired here on this time scale. On the weekly, it's a big deal. Up against resistance. That is a, if you've been in it and you've made money on it, okay, might be time to take a little profit. If you're not involved with it, might be good for a little short. I think it might be a short opportunity. But that's to me, I don't like it for any sort of long. That's for sure. Look at this high to low here. Look at that 1618 gold mean ratio. You're in fib extensions from your previous high to low. So that's just another thing. It's another like where you're looking at fib extensions off a rally. That's not really, again, a spot where you're looking to be taking longs and stuff. So even though it could continue to rally, I'm just saying, like, it's not opportunistic right now. Does that make sense? I don't know what you were wanting me to look at on this one specifically, but if they ever even broke 710 and it was going to go a little higher, you still have to worry about 776. So to me, I'd practice a little caution here. This exhaustion looks kind of apparent at fib extensions at overhead resistance from 2011 and 2016. But nice trend for now. Okay, sweet. Does that make any sense? Maybe. Silver stackers, bro. Dude, look, I've got a silver eagle right here. It's my spirit animal for now. Just hanging out with me. Got my Mitch Ray silver coin behind me too, though. Always. It's always the aura. And then my gold Mitch Ray coins in my office. I have a couple of them though. Okay, so we'll look at my God, dude, less than $10 on gold. Look at this on silver. I mean, you are just asking for an all-time high at any moment. At any moment, they could push this to a record price. We're thinking of Apple's close today. Oh yeah, I know we didn't look at the Mag 7. Not too much. You could say if they were gonna try to pivot and start running, hidden bullish divergence could start developing. They're still trying to work on the highest low ever, but we just don't know if this pullback has concluded yet. Norwegian?
Hey Mitch, do you think NCLH would have a good entry if it pulls back some on the weekly first?
What's up, Rob? Thanks for the 20. Norwegian Cruise Line, I believe that's what that is. You know, that one was like in this crazy channel and had a big pullback recently. And it hit, or it fell out of the channel, but recaptured, I think, if my memory doesn't betray me here. We'll look at it. So Apple, you just don't know if they've concluded the sell-off here. Okay, what if tomorrow we get another red candle? Well, you might be looking at 265, 260. But if you started rallying off this low, it would be the highest low ever, and hidden bullish divergence would start maturing in its development, where you have a low on price, a higher low on price with higher levels of negative momentum, lower levels of relative strength. That's hidden bullish divergence is possible here. So we need some more positive price action anytime now. But they did lose that channel that was really pretty, right? A really well respected channel. They lost it, but it doesn't mean that doesn't mean the trend's reversed at all. So not too concerned. For a long-term Apple holder, I wouldn't worry, dude. I would not worry about Apple. NCLH. Yeah, we can look at it, dude. Merry Christmas, everybody. Times are tough for the non-metal holders. I know, dude. Yeah. Look at this. NCLH, that old M shape, still been a bad performer in terms of like velocity of price and ability to reach to aggressive targets. Have never been able to do it. Well, yeah, like they took it down to this channel bottom. This is just the original anchor points. You could probably adjust and it'd look maybe more interesting or something. I just wouldn't, like that now. Okay, we're adjusting. Yeah, like if you got, if you ever got, see what they did on NCLH 2448 is, oh, look at that. NCLH, the IPO in January 2013, it was the open. That level, that's why I have it plotted here, was virtually tested as resistance and kind of rejected today, down almost 5%. Yeah, so if you look at it like maybe an M shape, be like an alt bat or something. Yeah, you would always want something like this if you could help it. A local confirmation low near the demand line, that would be pretty good. You would covet that if you wanted to take a position. And look at the way the oscillators look. There's nothing actionable right now. You just had a crazy run from 1780 to 2440. So yeah, you would want everything to kind of reset. And then, you know, like this, and then you get your oscillator kind of looking like that. That would be a dream. That's what you would want. Bullish convergence or divergence with your RSI looking like that. So yeah. So I guess the answer would be yes. You would probably want 18 bucks, 1850, 1860. Okay. Rob. Oh, on the weekly. I mean, that was the daily, but weekly, I mean, it's uptrending, man. Like that 200-week moving average was defended. That's very nice. But yeah, it still remains the same for like action. You just missed a, you know, you're asking about it today. You didn't ask about it 3 weeks ago, you know, when it was at the demand line or near it. So to me, what it may never do it. It may never pull back. But if you wanted to be strategic and have the most upside potential and have the most resounding rally potential, you would want a local confirmation low, even on the weekly, daily and weekly. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's just like, that's what you want as a swing trader who can strategize optimum entries, stop losses with the most upside potential with a 3-to-1 reward or risk trading plan. That's what you always want. Not about what exists on the chart. It's about what you need to happen for the best setup. And it would be a retest of the 1850s. Okay. Back to silver. It's home base, man. It's like the silver gold stream. All right. That was like the last request too. So, I've been live now, hour and 15 minutes or so. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, build a sub. We can't even get 300 likes anymore. It's bad, dude. It's real bad. But my portfolio keeps going higher to insane, crazy levels. And it's like viewership is diverging from my portfolio. And I'm just like, wow. I don't feel like the things I'm saying on my stream are like things have been pretty spot on in the analysis for months about crypto and metals. So I don't really know what's going on, but nothing I can do about it. But I'll just keep making money. I hope you are too. Yep. All right, chat. Well, it's been fun. Been a good time. I wish y'all Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a great one. We'll continue to watch these metal markets during Christmas, because you got to wonder what's going to happen with low liquidity in this uptrend. So again, happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. Until next time. Respect the TA.
State of consciousness I could imagine, the various mystical levels of Satori, communication with extraterrestrials, communication with other species. You've established probably a more significant mapping of inner space than almost any other modern person, and I think we all owe a great debt to you.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Type in the chat.